On this day, February 14, 1990, creation of the Municipality of Arizona, Department of Atlantida. Creation date: Arizona Township was created on February 14, 1990. History of foundation: it was formerly part of the Municipality of Sparta. Its creation is largely due to the efforts made by the leaders in what is now the municipal capital and the great pressures of the community of Athens of San Cristóbal, known as Kilometer 17, to want to be the seat of the municipality, which in the end they did not achieve. The place names of the regions show that in the pre-Columbian times the municipality had indigenous population, particularly of the group today known as Tolupan or Xicaque. The area had an important boom period that began in the late 19th century and lasted until the mid-20th century, during the time of development and heyday of the transnational companies. Due to their proximity to Tela, most of the territory of the municipality was part of the lands of the Tela Railroad Company, which would later become La Standard Fruit Company. Some communities had their origins as ancient settlements of Campeños or by some other detail linked to the Banana Transnationals. This is evident in some local places names, such as the Athens of San Cristóbal, also known as Kilometer 17, for an old railway station that was in the place. Due to its location in the banana zone, the municipality always had the focus of the workers' struggles, campesinos del país. During the decades of the 70s, at the beginning of the progress of agrarian reform in Honduras, many of the lands that had previously belonged to the fruit companies became the property of the organized peasants in the area. The peasants of Arizona, like other beneficiaries of the agrarian reform, formed associative and cooperative companies and dedicated themselves to producing fruit, mainly bananas, for export. This pattern was maintained for decades, a period that for many was the golden age of the area. The banana boom attracted immigrants and also allowed the commercial development of the population sector. The livestock, that was always an important item in this sector, continued to develop at this time, although peasants' companies did not get involved in it. Its development was rather due to the industrialization of the rubro, which expanded the milk market and allowed the development of independent ranchers. During the 90s, under the administration of President Rafael Leonardo Callejas, there was a legislative reform that allowed the sale of lands that had been awarded through the agrarian reform several decades before through this law. This was a day in the history of Honduras.